this is a great program.
It opens up a world for you if you just let it happen.
For me, it was definitely worth it.
The Master of Science in Instructional Design and Technology is a highly ranked program designed for professionals who wish to advance their careers in this exciting field. After completing this 2-year, entirely online program, our graduates emerge well-equipped to take leadership roles in the growing field of instructional design. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our alumni have to say.
You get to learn about all the adult learning theories that are applicable in different settings. Say if you're going to be working as an instructional designer in a corporate setting, you will learn everything that you need to know. And I work in higher ed, so it's a different kind of instructional designer setting. And I have learned everything that I need to know and then some to really set myself apart from my peers.
That's what the program really helped me do, is realize, oh, there's so much more to this, that it's not just, writing lesson plans and delivering a program. It's about information architecture, it's about user experience design, it's about understanding how information is structured on the web. But the program really opened my eyes into the world of instructional design, but also user experience design, web development, e-learning development, and everything in between.
Currently, my career goals are to work in instructional design in higher education, particularly with faculty development and supporting online instructors. And I feel that the program prepared me to do that. It gave me an opportunity to not only experience from the student perspective what it's like to be in a fully online program, but also I had the opportunity to do various research papers and projects as well that really set the stage for how I wanted to focus my instructional design efforts through higher ed.
Well, my experience with the program was awesome. I had a background in the industry before, but I was kind of missing that foundation of instructional design. So it was really good for me to take those initial classes that ran me through the theory and things like that, but then also gave me the opportunity to branch out into my own individual interests, which I thought was a really unique aspect of the program. Rather than kind of having that rigid research track, I got to say, I'm interested in this, and then kind of take off from there, and that was really fun and interesting.
Overall, what I've gained from this program is the capacity to make my recommendation and know the why behind it. So when people come to me and say, okay, Andrew, you are making a recommendation on this program, why? And now I have the tools to do it. And I didn't have that tool before. And I think that's really important too, because people are coming to you for recommendation, but they don't just want to say, well, that's the way we do it. That's how adult learners learn. Well, why? How? What's the behavioral theory behind it? What are you trying to say? And this is what this program did. It gave me the tools for the whys and the hows.
The tip I have for students new to the MSIDT program is to stay focused on the area of instructional design that they're most passionate about. So you'll see job descriptions that are asking you for a wide range of skills, and really key in on the one or two areas that you really feel you have a strength and a passion for, and stay focused and committed to building your skills in those particular areas.
When you're in the MSIDT program, because it's a cohort-based instruction and it's fully online, you really become very close with your fellow students and also the faculty. And so even though it's fully online, you still feel like you're in a face-to-face classroom. And we did so many wonderful projects, and we just really learned a great deal. So I think that really helped with my self-confidence.
Don't just learn it, Don't just read it, do the assignment, move on, next chapter, next instructor, next test, next exam. Take it with the idea in mind that there's an end point here, that you're going to learn something, that you'll be able to apply it. Because what I learned about this program is it's not linear. It loops back on itself. And everything that you learned in the very beginning loops back on itself, and you're able to use that. And you're able to take what you've learned and actually apply it at work or for a prospective employee. So I would say, don't just learn it, learn to apply it.
think if I were to talk to the person who's about to apply, I think you're thinking maybe about how can I grow in my career? How can I take the next step? Is this going to really help me? Is it worth it? I think you have to factor in like where you're currently at. And it's always a calculated risk, but I think that for anything, there is going to be some risk. And for me, it was definitely worth it. And I learned so much. I mean, I think by working hard and going through the program, you're going to learn something. And, and it's a master's degree. So it is rigorous and it is valuable in the marketplace.
I would definitely recommend it for people who are trying to figure out, how can I stand out apart and be in a field that is in high demand? And so whether it's in corporate, whether you're working in higher ed, whether you're working in government, it really is just such a great degree to get. And I'm so glad that I did it. So yeah, because you definitely stand apart when you have a degree in instructional design and technology. As far as instructional design programs throughout the country, it's hands down the best.
I think this is a great program for anyone interested in extending their skill set in instructional design or transitioning into instructional design. The way that the program is structured with the 2 courses each term, there really is a lot of work, but what you end up with at the end, when you do your reflection and you think back about the experience, is that you've had really these stepping stones to build a really strong base in the research and theory behind instructional design, as well as the hands-on experience actually being a designer and developer.
The field is wide open. With that degree, doors have opened that I had no idea. There's AR, there's VR, there's illustration, there's film, it's amazing with that one degree, the number of doors that have opened for me. It's just amazing. So I'm going to say, do it, stick with it, and the sky's the limit.